Hello, all you beautiful people, past, present, and yes, and for those of the future. I need to move this downward a bit, but hello, everyone. I hope you're all having a fantastic night. Welcome, welcome. Today was supposed to be Dawnbound, but, you know, schedule was kind of conflicted, and so we're doing still some D&D content. We are doing Trials of Tav, which basically means it turns Baldur's Gate 3 into a roguelike, which, let me go ahead and show off what it means by that. So, our character, Kirin, is going to go through round of various combat battles, and using the points that we earn through battle, we get to do things like unlock illicit powers, get companions, or, and my personal favorite, you know, all the different bonuses involving saving throws, or just like different advantages that we could get through this. It gets real crazy, and since we have not done, I don't think we ever did the reloaded version of the Trials of Tav on stream before. So this is kind of a new experience. There's a lot new with reloaded, and upon starting it up, you know, I got a few goodies because of the Ancient pack. Hey, Amy, how's it going? Hello, I'm still freaking, like, debating how, I can't even read. I'm still freaking, like, debating how to go blunt the whole Gambit Tarot thing. So, what exactly are you trying to do with this Gambit Tarot thing? Yeah, about. Yeah, don't worry, I understood what you meant. Well, so what are you trying to do, Amy? Are you trying to come up with different powers involving, like, the gambling tarot thing? Or are you trying to figure out just kind of like how the whole idea works? Like, tell me what you got. But speaking of what we got, so because of the Ancient Mega Pack, I did end up getting some starter gear, you know, for this. So we've got the Mirabar Greaves, which when we take a critical hit, we gain +2 AC, deal 2d6 force damage to the attackers when we take damage, and we cannot be moved or be knocked prone, which is pretty good, and plus we get extra for our saving throws. We also got the Master's Cloak of the Turtle. We can take less slashing damage, and slashing damage is pretty common. I chose a Gold Dragonborn for the fire resistance because fire is everywhere in D&D. Like, there's so much interaction with fire. And so we also got a Soul Core for later once we start getting those tokens. And we also got the Runic Shard of Chromis. So eventually our gear is going to have various things that we can equip, you know, to our gear. So like this instance, I gain armor class when I have concentration on spells, and so far I have no spells because we're level 1. So basically it's like Gambit's card abilities and X-Men, but with tarots. Ooh, okay. And how each Arcana card has a different effect on my OCs depending on if they are reversed or not, because I learned that depending on the position of the card, they have different meanings. Okay. So, let me see. Yeah, don't worry, Amy, I get what you're saying. So, how about this? So, say that your Gambit has, like, a deck of tarot cards that float alongside him or her. And that at the start of battle, they draw a few cards, you know, like, you know, unbeknownst to the opponent. You know, your Gambit tosses out one magically, and then whatever it lands on creates a different effect. Like, say, if it's face up, you know, it creates a positive effect for you, or if it's face, like, if it's reversed, then the opponent takes a negative effect. Kind of like a gambling type of thing where, like, depending on the, like you said, the position of the cards, it has different meanings and effects. So, speaking of effects, let's go ahead and get started with the battles. I just gotta figure out where, there we go. No? There we go, play, there we go. Ooh, I like that. Honestly, didn't think about that. Yeah, so that way it kind of gives a little bit of a randomness in terms of your, what's it called? In terms of your, type of character. So, we're gonna go ahead and leave the camp. We're gonna start round 1 of this. Let's go. I'm gonna go right over here. Let's see. I'll be right there. Alright, we're fighting. Oh, a harpy this early? Really? Oh, how dare. Are you serious? We're fighting against a harpy this early. We're level 1! Oh, okay, good. We are no longer fantastic. Okay, so, ooh, okay. So now I need to go ahead and attack. They're still concentrating, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. They're still concentrating. Okay. This is something. Oof. Lord, why? Ooh, still missed. Okay, great. Alright, there we go. Can I push? Possibly knocking them off balance. Let's try to slash at them. Ooh, okay, and they're bleeding as well. I am going to push you up there. I'm going to try to get my haste. That way I can get my extra action. Honestly, today was wild because Discord had a major API outage earlier, so that was annoying. Ooh! Yeah, I didn't even notice that they had any sort of issues today, so I must have just missed it. Ooh. Okay, great! Fantastic! Okay, what is that? Master's Cloak of Sacrifice. Okay. What is this? Oh, that is just a regular cloak. That sucks. Okay. Okay, so we have 3 rogue points. So we have 3 things to spend it on, but however, we still don't have a whole lot to work with. And we're only level 1, so gotta make do. What is this? Planar. Okay! So apparently after each round, we get a whole lot of magical goodies. So let's see what we got. Well, we got something, but it's not showing me. What the heck? What the heck? Hang on. Hang on. Let me equip that one ring that will allow me to change the settings of this. Maybe I have to turn off auto pickup. Let's see, settings. Trading, item cost, move, ultra, anti-theft, trials of Tav, game mode. It's gotta be one of these, right? Hang on. I feel so bad for my sister because she's playing Pokemon Leaf Green and she lost to Misty a lot. Misty can be a pretty difficult opponent early on. Like, if you're not prepared, she could definitely cause some issues. There you go, auto loot. Auto loot. No. No. Auto loot. So, equipment. Let's see what we got. Containers. No. 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 Camp chest storage disabled. Keep. Nope. 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 Maybe now? Why is my things... Why can't I get them? It's there for me to take, but I can't take them. Oh, it's a shop item. Oh, so... Wait, does this mean I have 2? Oh, okay, so I can't... Hang on. Okay, I still got that. And this is so weird. Like, it has all these things that I can just... Hang on. Let me examine. What does shop item mean? Taking it will cost gold. Oh, okay. Okay, now I understand. So I just wasted all my money on a coin. That's okay. All right, so that makes more sense, you know. So, as a matter of fact, where is everything then? Okay, so there's still those things there. Let's go ahead and find some, like, items to wear. Thanks for the help, because I haven't had much help on it for a bit, so it means a lot. Oh, I'm glad to have been able to help. You know, it's always good to have ideas floating around, you know? Let's see, speaking of ideas, I need to figure out what I'm going to wear. What kind of armor do I see this character wearing? That's the question. Not Illithid. Dreamwalker. Maybe this? Let me see. Alright. Let me see. Oh, heck yeah! Oh, that looks so sick. I'm definitely keeping that. Heck yeah! Oh, so awesome. Really matches the gold motif well. Alright, on to the... Okay, I do have potions, so that's nice. Alright, on to the next round. Alright, so we're in the lava. Where are all them going to be spawning at? They're going to be right there, so I would need to prepare myself. Whoop! Alright, let's go right here. So what do we got? We got Goblin Tracker. Okay, that's easy enough. Just push them into the lava. Oh my goodness, I forgot they had that ability. Alright, I'm gonna go right there. Can I push you? Can I push you into the lava? Maybe. Ah, beans. Okay. Lay on hands. I'll lay on hands. Because how dare. How dare you? Okay, fine. Fine. You want to be that way? I'll chase you all across this battlefield if I must. Woo! Perfect clear. Gained double experience and we got some loot. Wanderer staff and a chicken egg. Okay. Honestly, not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, we only have 8 rogue points. Let's go ahead and level up. We are going into Paladin for this. Like, maybe Sorelock later on. Alright, so we do have Divine Smites, the best ability in Dungeons & Dragons. We do have our spells and our fighting style now. So I do think... Hey, I'm sorry if I'm going to butcher your name. Halole? I hope I pronounced it right. Hey, Halole, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome, welcome. My name is Claude. We're doing the Trials of Tav Reloaded. And we're... honestly, I do like Reloaded so far. And we're creating our Paladin. Our Paladin is named Kirin. She is, you know, a Paladin of Vengeance, I think? Let me see. I can probably see right there. No, Ancient. She's a Paladin of the Ancients. Alright. I forgot what she was. But we're going to go ahead and take defense, so that way she'll have more AC. And in Trials of Tab, having high AC is very beneficial. So, let me take this ring off. I don't really need it anymore. But we do have the Wanderer Staff. What is that? Oh my god. Oh, ooh, ew, ew. -3 intelligence, wisdom, and charisma? All for a +1 in spell attack rolls and... Okay, let's check out Astral Storm. Let's see what Astral Storm does. It better be worth it. So you're losing on 9 ability score points for a level 1 evocation that deals 2d4 psychic damage. Just Halo? Okay, Halo. Nice to meet you. Good to have you here. Alright. Oh, man, that is such a terrible item. Like, who thought this was a good thing to... Oh. Ugh. I don't like it. Alright, so we've got 20 gold. Alright. So, I think we are good for the next round. Oh, but first, I need to set up my spells. I didn't choose my spells proper here. I played with, let's see. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna butcher this. I'm sorry. I played with making, like, Mighty 9 parties and such. Honestly, that is pretty cool. I need to catch up on Critical Role. I've watched the first campaign, really loved it. Grog is one of my favorite characters. I watched a little bit of campaign 2, and I know, like, what, they're on campaign 4 now? Or 4 or 5, whatever. Yeah, I have a lot to catch up on. I might end up just watching, like, the Mighty 9, like, show that was released not that long ago. I know it's not 1-for-1 for the campaign, but Vax is my favorite. Vax is a good choice. Very good choice. Let's go Shield of Faith, Bless, just in case we need it. Oof. Smites are pretty nice. I would take the Thunderous Smite. Protection from Good or Evil is good against certain matchups. And maybe Cure Wounds if I desperately need a heal. So, I think we're good on spells. So, let's go ahead and get on to the next round. Alright, what do we got? Okay, where are you? Oh, you're right there. Okay. Woo. Okay, a Blue Jay. Whoa! Okay. Blue Jay did some damage. How dare. How dare that Blue Jay. Alright. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we got a, let's see, we got a short bow +1 and 1 whispering raps. Okay. Too bad they're not all in one pile, where I could just gather everything up. Alright, so now we got 14 points to spend. We do need rogue score in order for us to actually use it. Alright, so we've got upon hitting with a melee weapon or unarmed attack, gain +1 to AC. Heck yes, that's a given. That's guaranteed. We gotta equip that. And then now we have a ranged option, a short bow. We don't really have that great of dexterity, but at least it's something. Like, if worst case scenario, we can't reach our opponents, we just do that. Alright, so we got 30 gold, not much gold on. So let's go to the next round. Let's see how far Kirin can go. Alright, equip the sword and shield. Oh, they're all the way up there. Oh, they're going to get a height advantage. I don't like that. I think I might do Shield of Faith because they have that height advantage. Paladin too much rule following. I run fighter. I can understand why. Like, a lot of people think Paladin is, like, you have to follow the rules in order for you to keep your divine abilities. And it's really dependent on your DM and how lenient there are on your oath. And, like, your oath, like, depending on what you decide to choose, it can make for some good storytelling. Now, in Baldur's Gate 3, it can be a bit punishing, especially if you keep breaking your oath every now and then. I would say, it's not all terrible, like, especially if you want to go into Oathbreaker, because honestly, Oathbreaker is pretty sick. Another Harpy? Ah, why? Why? Why Harpy? Mostly Baldur's Gate sucks, but DMs are lenient and go by writing, yeah. I mean, like I said, in terms of... What the heck was that? 18 damage? Hang on, I gotta see how much damage that Harpy actually did. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely got over my 19 AC. 4d6 slashing damage. Honestly, I would have been dead if not for my cloak. But okay, we definitely need to get rid of you. So how about I do this? You cannot sing anymore. No singing. No singing. How dare. Okay. So let's see if we can daze you. There we go. Better chance to hit. Oof, that's such a low. That's so low damage. Ow. Aye.
Too much to bear.
Okay. How dare. Oof. Can you stop casting Ray of Frost? Okay. I need 11 damage. Good. That's more than enough. All right, Skelly bro. We need you to go away. And by go away, I mean, you know, take the fall. Let's go. Woo! We did it. Okay, where? Oh, crap basket. Hang on, I gotta figure out where all of these items are now. Okay, so we got... Ooh, so what we got? We got fruit porridge and mashed potatoes. Come on. Really? That's it? That's it? That's all I get? Oh no. I didn't even get an item. I got food. Okay. Oh, I did get an item. They just automatically appeared in my inventory. Okay. So we got Barochi's Amulet. Killing a foe gains 1 charge of Barochi's Charm, but take... Ugh. Unless you have Skull Spell. I don't like that. But light crossbow of speed. What mod is this? I want to use it. This is the Trial of Tav Reloaded mod. Now, it's not available in the in-game Baldur's Gate mod. You will need to go in Nexus Mods in order to download it. But pretty much this turns Baldur's Gate 3 into a roguelike, which I'll show it off a little bit better once I equip this, because haha, that's pretty cool. So basically what happens is that it turns everything into a roguelike, where you go through rounds and rounds of combat, you accumulate points and score, and then you can eventually unlock many things like equipment or just like perks such as getting the Night Song as part of your party, and like it gets harder and harder as you progress and level up. And like there's just so many things here that you can get, like all the bonuses that you would normally get in the main playthrough, some new ones like being able to get more currency, or even just like anti-elthos, like hair boosting things in multiple quantities. Now granted, now these are very expensive, I'm not going to be able to get those just yet, but it is a really fun mod to just go around, test characters out, especially if you play Dungeons and Dragons. Now, Baldur's Gate 3 is not one-for-one for Dungeons and Dragons. There are some mechanics that are definitely different from the tabletop, but if you're looking to try out different character builds, like for your tabletop game, Trials of Tav is actually pretty good. You can level up pretty fast, see the progression of your character, and see if you want to go with it. Thunder Smite. I don't want Command. I do want Wrathful Smite. There we go. There we go. Alright, I think I also want to... How much food I have? We got 200 supplies. I think I can afford 50 gold. How much are these items? That's worth 400. Ugh, I'm not gonna be able to afford any of these, I don't think. What do we got? Nexus is no issue for me. Yeah, like it's right there on Nexus. It's called Trials of Tav Reloaded. You know. Honestly, I highly recommend this mod. It's so much fun. Too bad we don't really have any armor that we can equip. That's the thing. We do have a nice 17 AC to start off with, but at this moment, we also don't have too much currently. So I think what I want to do is... Let's go ahead and take a short rest, and then go to the next battle. Okay, so we're here at the tower. I'm gonna go right there, and then I'll try Shield of Faith again. 19 AC is always going to be nice. Okay, zombie. Zombies immune to Is my sword just nothing but necrotic? No, it just deals extra necrotic. Okay, so this is not even going to matter too much. So here we go. Oh, no, it's immune to acid. Oh, okay. You know what? Point blank shot. Why not? Nice. Okay. There we go. Haha, you beast. Oh! Hello! Yeah, these enemies just do so much damage. Oof. Okay. I don't like that. I do not like that, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. So... here's the thing. If I... ooh, I need to rely on Smite actually killing. Oof. That's no good. Okay, missed. That's great. Haha, okay. Alright, great. So you have 4 HP, you have 12. I have to rely on my fire breath here. Woohoo! Nice! Okay. That's great. Fantastic. I gotta take a potion. Ow. And somehow lost my shield of faith because of it. How dare you? Okay. One blank shot. Let's go. Okay, that didn't work out. Is this just tab mod? Is it just tab mod? It's Trials of Tab Reloaded. There's two different versions. There is the initial version and Reloaded. Reloaded is the one you want to pick, as it has a lot more features, updates, and different things. You will also need a couple extra things. It's not a whole lot, but I think it's like the script extender and of course the mod manager and all that. Alright. Zombie go ooh. There we go. Alright. What do we got? We got a liar. Soul coin. Okay, actually, now that I think about it, that's not going to do much for us right now. Arrow of acid might be nice. Okay, there's really nothing much at the moment. Yeah, I don't see anything else. I'm sure it's going to appear right in my inventory as soon as we warp out. There we go.
I'm done.
You're
I
done?
can't wait to sleep.
You're done? We just got started. How can you be done? Alright, here we go. We actually got enough to unlock a loot box. So, but first I want to see what items we got. Wait, is that really all that we got? We only got the arrow and soul coin, which we can't even use. I mean, arrow is fine, I guess, but... yeah, I need to take a nap. I need to go to bed. And then... there are important matters to discuss, yes. There we go. Alright, now let's go over here. Let's go ahead and open up our one loot box to see what items we get. There we go. What do we got? Ooh, we do have a very rare magic item. Let's see. It's the oil vein. Alright, let's take a look, shall we? So we've got the Oil of Bane, code your weapon. If there's a Christmas saving throw, it becomes Bane. That's pretty good. I'm gonna butcher this. Sadlikhanyer? Dealing damage to foes with this bow, you regain 5% HP. When you apply condition to a foe, regain 1d4 hit points. Okay, that's actually kind of sick. I'm going to equip it, just so that way I have that healing effect. Dimitri's Soul Renders Phylactery. Upon dealing damage in melee or necrotic spell, damage with a spell, you regain 4 hit points, even if you're undead. Upon taking any damage, you take an additional 4. Oof. I don't like that. We take damage and we take more damage. Okay, let's see what the rest of the thing is. Deflectory. The first time you would fall in battle, Dimitri refuses to release your soul, dragging you back to a sliver of life. His hold then tightens, lowering your maximum hit points by 25% until your long rest. So it's just a free revive at this point. So, yes, I'm taking more damage, but I'm also healing back the damage I would take with my own attacks. And with high enough AC, that's kind of sick. Malefic Shepherd's Mask. +3 to spell attack rolls. Yeah. Each turn in combat, you must succeed a wisdom saving throw or no, that's terrible. Performance and man, that's not great. Your attacks also deal 1 radiant damage if you have more. Yep, just more damage. Just more damage, you know? Ball Cloud, Grease, False Life, Color Spray, and Burning Hands no longer require spell slots. Interesting. So if we go into Warlock, eventually we can just get a free casting of False Life. That's pretty sick. Let's see. Grants +1 to armor class and advantage on stealth, but also lowers your armor class. Or your size and category. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Oh, that's gotta be fun. Okay, alright, hang on. So let's go ahead and do that now for our +1 AC. We are so small! Look how small we are! We're tiny dragon. Well, not tiny. We're just small dragonborn. We are small dragonborn. Let's go. Hey, more AC is always going to be nice. But as for that other item, what was it? See, that's armor or robe. I could swear there was something else. I guess that was it. Okay, yeah, now we have 18 AC, which is very nice, and with, yeah, and I think it's like advantage. Yeah, so many decisions. Yes, there's just so many decisions to go along with this. So we are small, but we are mighty. I have small toothpick. I'm ready to stab. Let's go. Okay, so where are the enemies at? Where? Let me in. Let me in. They're somewhere. Oh, they're over there. Okay. And my turn, that is a imp. Okay, that's easy enough. See, easy peasy. Look at that. We just did 10 damage, 1 necrotic, 2 necrotic, 1 radiant, 7 slashing. We're awesome. We're great. We're dandy. And then we've got a ox and another. How many harpies are we going to fight in this trial of Tab? Oh my goodness. Trial of Tab really loves throwing the harpy my way. Okay, so let's get rid of the ox. So, hey Justin, how's it going? Let's go Friday. Yes, it's not free stream Friday, mostly because we had to make some last minute changes and I didn't have enough time to put up a poll. So we're gonna do free stream Friday tomorrow, or selective stream Saturday, whatever you want to call it. So, slash. Let's go. Boom. Nice. Alright, now I gotta get over to where you're at. Stop sinning. I command you to stop sinning. I shall smite thee. I shall not smite thee. How dare you? I like how they have Kobold Soul subclass for Monk. What is the Kobold Soul subclass? Can you elaborate on that, Halo? That sounds kind of cool. Oh my goodness, I am not hitting these enemies. How dare. Ow. Alright, great. Haha. So, I'm gonna do this, so that way I can gain some healing. Ow. Okay. get a little bit of healing from that. Come on. Cobalt Soul is the monk organization, the monk and Mighty Nine is it? Oh, okay. I mean, what's the subclass about? Like, what is the subclass trying to do? My goodness, I cannot hit. You know what? I'm gonna shoot a fade. I'm not letting you hit me. You hit me anyway. How dare? Okay, come on. All right, great, fantastic. Oh my goodness, I am dead. I'm dead. Oh no, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Haha. Okay, we gotta get rid of you. I'm not dealing with you anymore. I'm not afraid of you anymore. I'm afraid of that though. Woo! Okay. So they're over by the entrance. Okay, so we gotta go over to where the entrance is. I might have to look at the settings to see if there's any way I could just have it drop where my feet is. So we got Brilliant Retort is actually really nice. Lily bumps Fury of Blows, renames it to Fleuret of Dieu. Oh, I like that. Which is the name of the character and just like extra key points from what I saw. Honestly, for the monk, having extra key points is really, really good. Like, you can't go wrong with that. Okay, so let's see, any new items? So we got Noxious Spores, we got a Trident. Deals less damage, it gives us much better reach, but... And Brilliant Retort. Okay. So, before I do that, I need to go into the settings real quick. Just to see if I can just get the items teleported to my feet instead of having to walk all the way for it. Here you go, maybe go to the boots. Auto pickup. Yeah, this is just auto pickup for these things. Mob blacklist. Okay. Extra. No config. Auto hide. Challenge mode. Lone wolf. Game master mode. Spawn. Spawn items at player. Thank goodness. Yes. I just land more Fury of Blue, which is like level 3, and it can reach 26 damage at hog heist. Or highest. At highest. 26 damage for level 3 is nuts. That is crazy, dude. Honestly, monks are already pretty good as is. That, like, just having extra key points, man. It's just so nice. Alright. Next battle. Let's do this. Auntie Ethel's abode. Abode. Okay. Now let's see what we got. Ooh, oh, okay, another imp. 2 imps and Goblin Blue All. Okay. No, 3 imps. Okay. I don't like the Buog because they can poison us. See, I don't like that. So, let me throw... No, I want... Yeah, is that Brilliant Retort? Yeah, Brilliant Retort. Let's see if we can throw that.
Seems like the best way.
Nice. Good, but not dealing with you. How dare. They also have the Vestige of Divergence mod for Vox Machina characters, but some weapons I don't know who had. Ooh, that's awesome. Yeah, I needed... There's a lot of mods that I still want to check out for this game. At the same time, ooh boy, so many decisions, so many characters, and honestly, now that I have the Trials of Tab set up again on this computer, I'll be able to just do more planning for my characters and whatnot. So is this bonus action? Yes, this is bonus action. Let's go. Alright, so you have the lowest amount of HP. Slash. There we go. Haha. Okay. Get that extra heal. Nice. Now let's go ahead and daze you. You've got nothing. You enemies got nothing on me. I am the strongest, you hear? Okay. I mean, this one has a little bit more durability. He must be a conjured. Ooh, that's still a lot of damage. There we go. Okay, so we do... Oh, Potion of Supreme Healing. That's really nice. We'll definitely take that. Chronomancer Stride. Okay. So, what do we got for unlocks? We don't have enough to unlock the Illithid Tadpole powers yet, but... Let's see. Chronomancer Stride. So those are boots. Foes within 17 feet of you lose a third of their movement speed. Honestly, that's kind of funny, but I also do like my free healing feature. What about Orb of Thunder? Okay, hang on. When you deal damage at 50% health or low, you gain 2 charges of Ancient Chaos, trigger once per turn. When you take damage above 50%, you gain a charge of Ancient Trigger. You also deal 2 thunder damage to reverberating foes while you have Ancient Chaos. You gain the ability to cast Shatter while you have Ancient Chaos. Okay, that actually seems kind of nice, and this is something that we could just carry. It's not part of our... Oh, okay. So it doesn't seem like it has any... You know, I'm gonna have to check to see what Ancient Chaos does. Gain +1 to saving throws per remaining turn. Okay. Accumulated charges can be spent on Boundless Restoration or additional force damage when dealing damage. I like this. Oh my goodness, this is such a good orb. Honestly, not too bad. And we get a free casting of Shadow when we do have. So it's just free spell casting. You know, it's so good.
That took the edge off.
Okay. Leave camp. Let's do this. Alright, what do we got? Da-dum. Ba-rum. Okay, so we got a vine. Ugh. That hurts. Critical miss. Haha. Oh, how dare! Oh, it's because I'm small, isn't it? Okay, we got a wolf, a robust guardian, a wolf, a bandit, and shadow creeper. I'm not too worried about the creeper. What do we got here? Chaotic Blast. Your next attack deals force damage equal to your level plus remaining chaos. Okay, so honestly, that's so good. How about I do Shatter on you two? Since we got it, we might as well use it. Nice. It gets rid of the vine. And, oh, that was a bonus action! Heck yeah! Yep, I am small, Dragonborn. I mean, just look how many of these Chaos Orbs are now floating around, my goodness. Alright, so... Boundless Restoration. Consume all Chaos Cores to heal for 5 per accumulated charge, even when you're undead. Okay, that seems neat. Haha, no sneak attack for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and light you two on fire. Alright, so let's go ahead and daze you. Nice. They can't hit me because I'm so small. Alright. I'm gonna get around you so that way. Can't really do much. Oof, okay. Come on, let's hit. There we go. Let's use our bonus action to restore. Nice. Honestly, this Ancient Chaos is really going to help out, my goodness. Don't you run! I will fight you! Alright, you're gonna disengage. Oh no, you're... You fool! Nice. So, Plains Slayer Flail, a Mace +1, Scroll of Web, Gloves of Shadows, and Purple Grapes. We got some grapes. Yeah, we'll kick in the butts. Yeah. Alright, we got enough for a... Oh, we can unlock Illithid powers now. Great. Fantastic. Alright, so I like that. So, let's go ahead and do... Favorable Beginnings is always going to be good because we're always going to be encountering these new enemies. So, like, it's just a free... +2 or 3 as we're doing this. So, what else can we do? We still got 27. We can unlock the tadpoles, but we don't have enough. We need 30. I'm still looking to unlock these, like the chests. What do we got for money? We've got... let's see. Can I take one of these? Like, do I, let's see. Now, are the prices here accurate to what I need? Let's see, this shocked. Removes paralysis once per combat. Okay, I guess I don't have enough for it. Yeah, I don't have enough for it. Okay, I guess I actually need that 400 in order to afford those things. Gloves of Shadows, absolutely useless. Web can be nice. We'll have to see. Alright, so we still got some spell slots. We got good survivability here. We've got healing, we've got defense, we've got all these other things, and these statues I need to get away from. Otherwise, they're gonna... Oh boy, they're... Yeah, these two statues are gonna kick my butt if I stay near them. Okay, maybe I could get lucky and... I sure hope they don't cast that radiant damage my way. Yeah, you know what? Better not risk it. I'm gonna be over here. Okay, even more enemies and animated armor. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Okay, so there's enemies up there now. Great, and we got a brigand. Oh, that's stupid. That's stupid! How dare you hit? Twice! Alright, let's do this. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Ancient Chaos. It's just free healing. We gotta like that. We respect that. Oh, I knew it! Okay. Nice, nice. It's just free damage. It's free damage. You can't go wrong. Ooh, I'm blind. Ow. Okay, the brigand's not gonna be too much to handle. I am blind as a bat right now. Okay. Let's do Shatter on you two. Nice. Haha, that gets to a view. And now I need to go around you. I don't have a bonus action anymore, but what I can do is I can lay on hands, heal me for 6. I mean, I'm blinded anyway. I can't really do much. Hurting balls. Oh! Oh! Ooh, that hurts so much. Okay. Okay, I need... Okay, there we go. So... I don't know how much range they're gonna do, so I'm just gonna stay put. There we go. Nah, you need total race. Yes! You know, it's funny that you say that. I am actually playing a total in one of my campaigns. His name is Palmer. And he's also made an appearance in our Dawnbound campaign. He's Polydama, Bufama, but you could call him Palmer. He's a cleric of the Lady in White. I definitely need to run. We're gonna run. And I'm definitely gonna heal. Oh, he used my radiance. I'm not gonna use. There we go. Oof. I don't like that. Don't like that. Oof. Oh no! Oh no. Okay, I got healed. Oof. Alright, I lost 25% more of my HP. But I also heal some more, and I can go after this guy. I gotta heal. Chaos. Chaos, heal me. Okay. Excuse me. Nice. Okay, you missed. Ooh, that double attack though is really gonna get me. All right. Where are you go? Oh, okay. You're just gonna be right there. Alright. So how about we do, let's go around you. I do want to get past that guy, but I do want to smite you. Nice. Okay. You know, ooh, okay, good, good, good. He's gonna have to leave. Ooh, that's 12 damage. I don't like that. Well, that's the end of our journey for this character. Gosh dang it. Okay. Oh man, Kirin fought so well. But it's okay. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. I know. But Kirin's problem is what she didn't really have that many good ranged options. And despite having the healing and the AC, we just got very unlucky. And especially with these guys doing extra attack. Yeah, it was not good. We have a couple minutes before ad starts, so why don't we go ahead and create our character again and just kind of go from there. So, I'm thinking, so Paladin wasn't really all that great of an option, despite, like, ahead of time, you thought, hey, it probably could be. So, what could we do for the next character? I think, I do want something with resistance. So maybe a tiefling. Plus, Hellish Rebuke is also a nice spell to have. You know, just off the cuff. Monk? Okay, a tiefling monk actually does sound like a pretty nice combination. I think I'll go with, none of these are actually going to help me too well, but let's go with Mephistopheles Monk. Let's see, Monk, there we go. Let's go Outlander. Let's just put everything into Dexterity for that high AC. Wisdom is their spell save modifier. We'll make that 14. We definitely need health. Let's get 2 there just to even things out for that. There we go. 16, 16 sounds pretty nice. And then just so that way we have it. And just some intelligence. Why not? Just, that's our dump. That's going to be our dump stat. Okay. Now let's go ahead and create this character proper. Let's see, Zephylor. Actually, I kind of... Okay, that's not too bad. Eyes. Let's go with purple. Actually, never mind. Okay, yeah, there we go. Purple sounds nice. Hair. I do want a new do. Honestly, not too bad. I just need to change the horns. Let's go with... Okay, not too bad. Not bad. Not bad whatsoever. Actually, I want to change the skin tone. Let's go from Storm to maybe... we're definitely gotta change the hair, though. Like, the hair color. From hair, let's go with... Maybe... a bright... Maybe an orange? Maybe... There we go. Go for like a fire motif. There we go. That's not too bad. Alright guys, we do have ads coming up, so why don't we go ahead and take ourselves a little bit of a break, get yourself a snack and a nice little drink, and we'll be right back after these messages. Okay, friends, We are back with more Baldur's Gates. Let's go ahead and continue, shall we? Let me see. So, no. I'm gonna go through each one once again. No hints. Hints will be shown for action. Nope. Will be shown for every action. Nope. Nope. Be completely disabled. Yep. Okay. Configured auto loop. Yes. Welcome back. Thank you. I do appreciate it. We gotta get through all these settings real quick. Just the auto loot stuff. Auto loot is currently enabled. Let's see. Auto sell. Nope. Let's see. Keep. Yeah, we might as well do that. Battle instinct. No, we don't want battle instinct. Item cost manipulation. Let's go now. Yes. Trials and tab shop. Avarice. Avarice. Do. Sure, why not? Okay, so we got our character Torch. He is a monk, and because we're starting off a fresh new account, or what am I saying? A fresh new character, we get ourselves some goodies to start off with. So we have a choice of short bow of the lazy adventurer. Okay, the game's calling me out. The bow's damage cannot roll lower than a 4. That's kind of sick. All damage affecting this bow cannot roll lower than a 4. Awesome. Risky Ring. Ooh. What do you think, guys? Free advantage on attacks? Cloak of the Jaguar. When you heal a creature, you bestow dragon fangs on them. It's okay. When killing a foe with force damage targeting spell, we're not going to be doing spells. Okay. It's a bloody great axe. We're a monk, we don't really have good stuff. Robes of the Beetle Hollow. Upon entering stealth state, you get Beetle Hollow cover. Infinite energy enchantment. A casting and evocation in combat. You spend 1 sorcery point and gain 3 arcane equity. Oh, okay. And you gain telekinesis. Oh, that'd be great for a spellcaster, but we're not a spellcaster. Lich's Finger. It's a cursed artifact. Let's see. It's pretty much a free revive. No. Grants the ability to instantly kill a target below 50% HP, but each time you reduce... no, that's terrible. That's horrible. No, we're not doing that. For the memes, I am going to go ahead and do the Risky Ring. Just because it's free advantage, you know? So now we get 4 more items that we get to choose from. So Lune's chosen. Nope. We don't have the Brand of the Absolute. We're not using a shield. That's relies on spells. All the memes. We gotta do all the memes. Slay 1 Frighten or Bone Shield. Nope. Jester's Comfort Cap. Gain +2 Charisma in combat while at full HP. That's kind of funny. I wish I would have had that as a Paladin. Thay's Battle Amulets. +1 Intimidation while in combat and not burning. You catch fire for a turn. You also do 1 fire with all attacks. Okay, that's funny. Constitution. I do like Constitution. We can definitely up that. Chronomancer Stride. That's also kind of funny, but we can't equip it. Shock damage. Beastmaster's Ring. At the start of combat, your allied beasts. We don't have any allied beasts. Gloves of Archery. We do have high dexterity, and this is just extra damage we can do. So I'll go ahead and do that. Cloak of the 6th Pit. Only the artifact's prayer requires Ilmer. Okay, these are not too good, all things considering. I'll take the... I mean, I guess I could take Salune's Dream because it is sort of healing, and maybe the Jester's Comfort Cap because of memes, you know? Why not? Okay, and we also get more rewards. We get 1 more. So, Robes of Persistence. Dealing damage with a spell. Nope. Okay. Type of shard, you deal an extra 1d4 bludgeoning damage while below... Let's see. While you're a worshiper. Ugh. Okay. If no melee weapon, the ranged weapon, equipping your main hand instead, adds force damage. Grants immunity to being wet. Reduces psychic damage by 1. That's that. Religion. Con save. When you roll through or lower on damage die for spells and cantrips, we gain 1 sorcery point. Venom Hard Band. You ignore the You ignore resistance to poison damage while under the effects of that, whatever it is, and a soul point. I guess the one is just gaining more force damage would be nice. So we'll put it on the Jester's hat. My hair just kind of clips through it, sort of, kind of. I'll definitely wear these because it's just like having ranged options is always going to be nice, and then more health. It does nothing. The game lied to me. It lied! Don't get too con! Okay, fine, I'll wear this. You know, just advantage on attacks is always going to be nice. You know, it's going to be real helpful. Granted, our saving throws are going to be absolutely dog water. Just look at this. Oof, we're not going to be saving anything anytime soon. And we also get disadvantage on saving throws. So, that's going to be something. I'm gonna wait until we actually get a decent melee weapon to use this, but for the most part, I think we are going to be doing pretty well. So why don't we get to our first battle here? Alright, so where are you going to be? Oh, you're gonna be over there, so why don't we run all the way over there? Okay. Okay, it's just an imp. Just an imp, you know. Only an imp. Okay, can't really do that, so... Okay. Alright, don't you dare hit me. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, we'll try it again. That's stupid. That's so stupid. I didn't even get a chance to play as the monk. It's because of the low AC. That's the problem with, you know, like solo runs like this. We have so low AC, despite everything. Rip number 2, yeah. That's okay. So, monk is out of the question. We're not doing monk. Wait, what happened? So, we started the first round, and an imp bit us for 6 piercing and 6... necrotic. Now, if our cloak actually gave us constitution, we would have survived it, but no, we didn't. Alright, so new character. We do want something with resistance, though. That's the important thing. But Dex was also so high. Doesn't matter. If the dice roll says you're gonna get hit, you're gonna get hit. Plus, you know, having 14 dexterity is nice, but you still have a decent chance of getting hits. Like, we're also level 1. We don't really have the best dexterity. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go orc. We're gonna go big guy. We're gonna go unga bunga. There we go. You know what? Let's go ahead. I know who to make. Orky. Has anyone ever seen the Unexpectables? Orky. From the Unexpectables. Orky to orc. Barbarian. We're gonna go barbarian this time. So, I need to take a look at what Forky actually looks like. We gotta see this. We gotta match the look, you know? And, let's see. We gotta have an orc barbarian this time. I think the barbarian is going to carry us through it. Let's see. Unexpectables Orky. Here we go. Alright, I need to take a look at what he looks like. So he's got like these, like, long hair, you know, strong jaw, probably not that. You know what? Yeah, that works. Alright, now we also need some long hair. We need, like, a good set of long hair for this. Long black hair. Let me see. No? I mean, not really what we're looking for. Nope, definitely not. Definitely not. Let me see. I keep going back to that, but that's not what I'm hoping. I think... You know what? Close enough. Alright, so also his skin is a little bit greener. Not olive, but more like a brighter green? That's not it. All skin colors, hang on. Maybe we can... Not exactly... Okay, this is it. Okay, there we go. Alright, so big guy. Any extra features? Maybe? Doesn't look like it. Pointed ears. Okay, we got... Okay. Looks like we got the general look down for Porky. He's going to be a barbarian. We're going to start tossing people everywhere. Like, big guy. Big, strong guy. Also, having relentless endurance is probably going to help us out more than we realize. So, who needs special stats? We need physical. We gotta get very strong very fast. So, you know, look at that. See, I think that's perfect. I think that is a perfect stat lineup. Who needs intelligence, wisdom, or charisma in a battle simulator? Let's do this. We'll go call him Borky. There we go. I'm just going to randomize. You know what? That's Borky's guardian. We're going with it. Okay. Alright, so we're going full barbarian with this. That way, even if we do get hits, you know, it's okay. Because we got the HP, and we got... Right, well, I mean, I don't think we unlock... Yeah, we do unlock rage. Okay, so... We got the rage. We can take half damage. Not to mention we got relentless endurance, which means if we do suffer a death blow, we're going to survive one more hit. And sometimes that one more hit can really make or break the game, you know? Not to mention we have choices of pretty much any weapon that we could get our hands on. Me, I'm hoping to find a electric javelin of some kind. I don't know if that's in the Ancient Mega Pack. I'm sure there is. But we shall see. We shall surely see once this thing actually starts to load. There we go. It's now active. Great. Alright. So what do you guys think? Do you think Borky is going to do well in the Trials of Tab? Let me know. Because I have high hopes for him. You know? He does so well in the Unexpectables. But is he able to fight against the creatures and enemies of Faerun? Amy, you have faith? Okay, you got faith. You know, at least we got some faith in Orky. Or Borky, excuse me. Borky the Orc Barbarian. What a portrait. He's not even facing the camera. Alright, yes. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and start.
What's happening?
Yes. Let's get out of that. Yes. Okay, so what do we have here? Mantle of the Imperial Guard when... Oh, okay, I forgot about this. Keep the defaults? No. Nope. Let's go ahead and... We're going to configure this. Yes. No hints. No hints. No hints. No hints. No hints. Yes, completely disable. Yes, I'm gonna set it up. Current able, disable, no auto sell. Let's see. No also, I'll keep that. Battle Instinct, no, we don't want Battle Instinct. That's too much for this kind of mod. Not that. Yes, enable the shop. Why not? There we go. Now let's select our item. So, what do we got here? We got Mantle of the Imperial Guard. Hagorth Barbarian Devious. Yes, very devious indeed. So, we've got scoring a critical hit with a great sword or longsword. That already sounds like Borky. You force the target to reel for 4 turns. Paladin's Wrath. You gain +1 critical damage die to your weapon attacks. Ooh, that looks so good, but let's check the rest. The number you need to score a critical hit against targets that are encrusted. That requires Frost. Heal an ally yourself in combat, you regain 1 spell slot. Pendant of Glacial Destruction. When the foe takes damage from Eldritch Blast. Nope, that's already off the table. +1 Charisma and Strength. Ooh, that +1 to Strength, though. and Constitution saving throws. I mean, he already gets it from Barbarian feature, but so far I kind of like that. Also, you know, initiatives order, pretty nice. Set Charisma to 16. I don't really see us using that. I think I am going to go with just this. No, actually, hang on. We don't use Charisma. The +1 strength is nice, but we're not using Charisma, and we already have, I think, like, good con saves. I don't know if we have advantage, but I think when we rage we do. So I'm gonna go with the Mantle. Alright, now let's check the main supplies that we got for this. Let's check the blue one first. It's a cursed artifact, we're ignoring it. Melee attack +1. That might be interesting. I'm going to keep that. When you poison a target, at the start of each combat turn, while in shadow, you regain 1 hit point. When HP falls below 25%, your weapons deal 1d8 radiant damage. That might be nice. Oh yeah, this battle axe is already pretty sick. Charm person. Taking damage from this hand axe, the target receives prolonged wound. Intimidation. Telekinesis, magic as a barbarian, that's funny. You always hit first in combat with a ranged weapon. When casting a spell and cantrip. The wielder deals an additional 1d4 damage with throw attacks made by improvised weapons. Probably not. Jumping distance increased by 5 in acrobatics. I'm gonna choose that, so that way we can be able to jump a little bit further. We do want a better axe, so that's 1d12. It's a +1. It gains an additional effect if fighting against certain enemy types, so that's pretty nice. Let's see. I think what I also want to do is... we can choose one more here. How about... You know, let's take the gloves. Why not? And then we got some extra stuff. So, using key point, that would have been that would have been helpful a little bit for our monk. But no, the monk had to die initially. Alright, so let's see what we got. On the gloves, pulls creature towards you when you do force damage. Okay. Adds 2 fire damage and 2 cold damage to attacks, but reduces weapon enchantment by 1. So 4 damage altogether to deal -1 to hits and such. Okay, better than that. The shard grants you immunity to frighten while you're... okay, that requires you be worshipping a god. Makes you a worshipping a Lavander. Oh, that would have been so helpful if we got both of these. But no, we have to choose the one. Heals a target. Samurai sword. Succeed a saving throw. None of these are actually all that great. But I guess we'll take that. Why not? Alright, so let's go ahead and equip what we got. So we got the mantle. Alright, so we are able to do this. So we need a greatsword and long. We need to look for a greatsword and longsword. So when we throw stuff, we deal more damage. So that's pretty nice. +1 melee attack. There we go. We get +1 to hit. And then there we go. We got +7 to hit now. Jumping distance is a little bit better. And then... I mean, we're gonna have advantage anyway due to reckless attack later on, so... You know what? Why not? We're losing out on one weapon enchantment. However, we get more damage. More damage is always nice, you know? So, but before we do, we need to equip Borky with some better gear. We need to make him look the part as this imposing barbarian guy. So let's go to the outfits. No, I didn't want to pick up the outfit. Fine, you know what? We'll drop him back in here. I'm gonna open it up. All right, so let's take a look at the armor selections. Let's see. I'm gonna move this. That doesn't look like a Borky outfit. What about this? Just barbarian armor. Okay, honestly, that armor just looks weird. We gotta look the part. Bone spike. Again, that still looks a bit weird. Hide armor. No. None of these actually look all that great for a barbarian. Ambient armor. Nope. Definitely not. That doesn't look like something Porky would wear. Barbarian. That just gives us what we already had. That just changes the color of it. I am so indecisive right now as to what to give him to wear. Hide armor, maybe? No. You know what? Maybe adamantite. I see him. There we go. You know, it doesn't do much in terms of AC, but it also gives us athletics. You know, because why not? Let's also change the dye. Let's see. Let's see. What color is this going to make? That works. Okay. Alright. Alright, Borky. Let's do this. Let's go. Oh. Okay, so we receive another reward just for showing up. That's great. We love it. So we've got Ring of Bloody Murderer. Okay. All attacks against allies deal 1 additional damage. We don't have allies. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of damage. Too much to read. When you miss an attack, succeed a stealth check to become invisible. Ooh, okay. Guardian Web. Please tell me we didn't. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. In fact, we actually ended up getting something just for showing up, so kind of liking it. Let's see. Foes covered in acid. What about this armor? When you miss an attack, you gain stealth, dealing damage while obscured. Orb of erosion. Oh god, so many orbs. Okay. When you deal damage at 50% or lower. Oh, okay, this is another one of those ancient chaos ones. When you take damage. When you do damage to a foe, create an acid surface. Gain the ability to cast Acid Splash. The first time you coat a foe in acid, you summon an acid spawn that, hang on, summons an acid spawn that fights on its own and grows. It grows and gains mutations as you fight mid-acid. Bathed in acid. Okay. You know what? That already sounds pretty nice, but let's check out the rest of the armor. Resistant to necrotic damage when you step in mud. You know what? I like resistance. I'm taking the ring of resistance, and I don't know where the enemy is going to be, so I'm just going to go right over here. And I'm going to give Borky resistance to necrotic. There we go. So that way we have no shenaniganery in terms of some undead shenanigans. I'm going to jump. We are going to... I'm going to slash. Look at that. Oh my goodness. 14 damage right off the bat. You thought you could win? Ooh, perfect. Breaching pike staff. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, so... Not too much in terms of road points, but...
I'll feel that one later.
Alright, next round. Honestly, we're just going to go for it. We're just going to go for these rounds. I have full confidence in Borky's ability to just get mad. And just destroy everything in its path. Let's go. That is an imp. Okay, that's just a lesser imp. Let's go. Nice. Okay, easy peasy. Again, another easy round. Look at that. One shot. Why couldn't we get this? Why couldn't we get these rounds before? And, I believe the game might be stuck. The game. Oh, the bot might have gotten confused. Hello? Oh, okay, I guess we go back? Oh, there we go. Okay, we still kept our rogue points. Great. What do we get from that? Oh, we got quite a few things, actually. We've got the Heraldish Doom. When you deal damage to a target with a ranged weapon, must make a charisma saving throw or be banged. Why not? We got high charisma, or dexterity, I mean. There we go. So when you score a critical hit, you can spend a bonus action to make an additional attack. That would be nice if we weren't already... Okay. Alright. I see. There we go. Who needs spells? Who needs magic? Who needs AC? We are going full barbarian here. Reckless attack. Okay. So... let's see. Reckless attack. That's an automatic. Oh, okay, so it's a button this time. So I could just go and do that. Okay. Alright, next round. I mean, I'm pretty confident here. We got 25 health now. That's almost... it's pretty much double what we had before. Okay, enemy is down there. We need to get down there somehow. Okay, how do we get down there? I think, oh yeah, right here. Duh. Oh, there's more enemies over here. Great, we could just walk on over. Alright, let's see. Alright, Borky, what you got? We got a blue jay and a banded cutthroat. Can I pick you up? I can pick you up. And I can... hang on. I want to try to see if I can knock some sense into you. Let's push you that direction. Oh, damn it. Okay. I am going to throw you, sir. Oh, hang on. Wait a second. Now, let's throw you over there. Why not? Alright, let's do this. I want to toss him down the hole. Let's go. Let's be funny with this. How dare you! You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna throw you down here. Oh, how dare. Okay, alright, I'll push you down. Oh, that's never gonna get old. Let's go. Alright. Easy win. Reckless attack. Boom. Perfect. We became perfect. Alright. Nice. Alright, so... we... 15 rogue points. That's great. Oh, we got a new item. So we've got the... evil ring. When you attack a foe, the evil essence will occasionally be unleashed, causing significant harm to the target and you. Okay. Not the best. I'm not impressed. But there was that, what was it? I'm trying to find out where that one, like, shop was. The one that would allow us to enter the tower. No, not the tower. What's it called? called something. Oh well. You know what? Probably not important. Probably not important. We'll probably encounter it somewhere. Alright, so let's get a short rest.
I'll feel that one later.
Alright, let's do this! Okay, where are you at? Oh, you okay. You're gonna be down there. So I'm gonna jump down. Okay. So, I'm going to go into a rage for the first time! Okay. Bear. Ooh, that would have dealt some major damage to me if I just let it go. Nice. That takes care. Oh, there's 2 bears. There's 2 bears and a rat. I'm more scared of the rat. But let's go after the rat. Oh no, the rat's chasing us! Oh my goodness, the rat survived. You know what? I'm going to throw the rat at the bear. That is fine. That is perfect. I'm going to throw the rat at the bear, getting rid of the rat and damaging the bear. Nice. Alright, let's go. Reckless attack. Woo! That was perfect again. And we gained level up. We got a halberd. And I think we also got something else. But the important thing is we leveled up and we get our subclass. So let's take a look at what we got first. So we've got the Everwinter Halberd. Let's see. When you hit a target with this halberd, they become encrusted in frost. Chilling Smite. Okay, that's fine, but I do like my Great Axe. Yeah, I do like that better though. Alright. Let's level up. Let's power up. Let's go. Let's do all the powering up here. Alright, so we got 4 subclasses to do. We got Giant, Wild Heart, Wild Magic. I believe that Borky would be a giant. He will grow in size. He will throw stuff at people. He will throw people. I see him as, I think he was a berserker in the actual campaign, but I also see Borky as, just someone who could, he looks like he could throw stuff. Like our Borky can throw stuff, but throw hands and throw people. Mostly throw people. So, let's do it. Alright, so now, oh, there we go. That's the draw I was looking for. So, what do we got? Let's see. 1d4 on critical weapon and unarmed hits. Man, we don't really have that much gold to spend on these. These would have been just so nice to have if they were just free, but no, they're not free. You have to pay to get those. Alright, let's go to bed. We gotta go sleep. We gotta tuck ourselves in. Alright, let's go to bed. Let's eat our food. Alright. Next. Let's do this. Okay, so where are they gonna be? Where is everyone gonna be? Up here, maybe? Somewhere? Where are they gonna be? Where are they? Oh, they're over there. Oh, okay. I'll just, run. Crawling claw. Crawling claw and a giant rat. Oh my goodness, the rat evolved. It's coming out for revenge. Oh no! Oh, okay, the rat. The rat's gonna climb. Okay. So slash. Nice. Alright, so let's go over. A bear and Nolfang of Yinolku? Oh, that hand just floated down. And there goes the bear. And then... Alright, we gotta get into a giant's rage. Roar! Okay. Alright, let's go. Actually, can I move over here? Maybe. Can I push? Can I push? No, I can't push you. But I can... Oh, you're too heavy to toss. Okay, that's fine. Let's do this. Reckless attack! Nice. Oh, you missed even with the bandage. You know what? That's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and just slice and dice anyway. That hand's so freaky, just crawl, like floating up in place like that. Oh, thanks to the hand. Oh, that's funny. Reckless attack. Nice. And now I'm going to go ahead and toss the hand down. Oh, I love that. It's so awesome. It's so good. All right, bear, what you got? All right. Reckless attack. Honestly, this is so much easier. Look at this. This is just too much. Too much for this mod. Da 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 dum. Alright. Let's go ahead and get our items. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, we got a very rare item. We've got +2 to spell save DC. We're not cleric. We're not cleric. Okay. Gain +1 to initiatives and advantage on perception. When you make an attack roll as a reaction, you gain it with advantage. We don't have Great Weapon Master yet. This would be pretty good if we did. I mean, the extra reach, two-handed, initiative bonus. Honestly, so how much damage was this actually dealing? So our axe, without the condition, because that's very situational, is doing 1d12 plus 7 damage. Whereas this is doing 1d10 plus 5 and a d4 force, which on average is about 2. So pretty much the same damage that we're doing now, just as a halberd. You know what? I'm equipping this. There we go. And we also get that +2 to hit back. So, I mean, it's just, look at this. This is just getting funny now. Alright. So, honestly, I don't even think we need to do much of anything. We've got... Oh yeah, that's right. We can buy ourselves some stuff. We don't have enough rogue points, but we can buy some new loot. Alright. We got boots. We got scrolls. We got daggers, a circlet, and gauntlets. So let's see what we got. Roll Fang Death. That is probably going to be useless for us. Alright. The Necro Lord's Circlet. When you cast a necromancy spell... okay, no, that's not going to be great. These boots. After scoring a critical hit again or killing the hostile creature, movement speed is restored to maximum. Heck yes, we're equipping that. We're definitely equipping that. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. Alright. On to the next round. I am honestly, my confidence for this character is through the roof right now. We're doing so good here. Alright, we still got 2 more rages. They're over there, so we could just mosey on along over there. And just get ready to destroy these enemies. So that is a kobold. Okay. Alright, so... Reckless attack! Okay. Ooh, that was a crit. How dare you score a crit against me? You know what, just for that. Face spider's not gonna do too much. Where's the brat? The brat's right next to me. Am I really... I don't want to spend a rage on these guys. I mean, they're not doing too much to me right now. 80%, let's go. Nice. Haha. Alright, face spider. That's funny. You thought you could defeat me? Alright, it's just a goblin brawler. Man, these rounds are very kind to us. Like, seriously, this is just so... This is funny. I'm going to take this rat, and I'm gonna toss it at this goblin. Honestly, that won't ever be... That is just so satisfying. Alright, let's go. 80%. There we go. Nice. Where do I... Why are they all over there? Alright, fine. I'll get back to base. I think I need to go ahead and check my configuration again. Game master mode. I know that there was a pickup option. Oh, toggle, window toggle, long move, spot. There we go. I don't know why that wasn't checked, but alright, there we go. Orb of Fire. Okay, it's another one of those Ancient Chaos ones. So gain 2 charges of Ancient Chaos once per turn. At the end of your turn, foes within 47 feet of you have a 65% chance to receive a Fire Seed for 1 turn. What is a Fire Seed? So, explodes on expiration at the start of the bearer's turn, dealing 1d8 fire damage to all creatures. Dude. That's so sick. You deal 1d6 fire damage with both. Ooh. Ooh, Borky. Oh man, this is just too funny. This is just too funny. You're gonna be causing so much fire damage. It's insane. Alright, so let's take a look at the unlocks now. Yeah, we can buy our tadpole power now. There we go. And then, of course, we're gonna go favorable beginnings. Alright, I'll go ahead and do a short rest. There we go. And now we are good. Let's continue on. So, okay, we're here. There's enemy that's going to be down there. Okay, so there is a... How dare? How dare you? Reckless attack, let's go. And there's a harpy over there. I gotta go to where that harpy is. Ooh, no, Borky. You can't be affected by this. No, Borky! Okay, so Borky's out of it. Okay. No, no, no! That's stupid! No! We had it! We had a good character! But the stupid harpies. Fine. Fine. Borky died at level 3. Borky died at level 3. You know what? We're gonna go with a character with high wisdom. Alright. Just something to resist, just specifically for the harpies. My goodness. Alright, honor mode, let's go. Okay, so the thing is, what are we going to go into this time? So we already tried Barbarian. Barbarian, very good damage potential. But Harpies are the weakness. We need something. With resistances, we need something with, you know, good, like, Saving throws. We tried Paladin, that didn't work out too much. Get Yankee as a magic class. Now, hear me out. They already get proficiencies in short, long, and great swords, as well as light and medium armor. So if we go into something like a wizard or a warlock, we have some pretty good options for not just melee, but for magic as well. Thing is, like, what spellcaster do we want to go into? Sorcerer might be fun. Let me see. Wizard, maybe a little bit too squishy. Warlock has some good stuff. Has some good area of effects. I think I want to go for a shadow magic melee Gith Yankee. Why? Because much like the half-orc, they get relentless endurance or like something similar to it. When you reach 0 hit points, it goes down to 1 instead. So, let's choose our spells carefully though. We do want light later on for when we eventually enter the Shadowlands in this mod. Booming Blade is fun if we're going with a whole melee focus thing. I would say if we're going, Mind Sliver can help us later on when we actually do get quicken spells. So we can do Mind Sliver, get rid of, or give them a 1d4 penalty to saving throws, and then say Fireball, you know, make it so that way they do that. And now we just need a better 2-hit damage. You know, let's go with Ray of Frost, and then as for the actual spells, I think in this, okay, we can always wear armor, so I think Shield is a good spell. Shield is a fantastic reactionary spell. And as for our ranged option, let's go with Ice Knife. Ice Knife does quite a lot. Yeah, let's just do this. We need Charisma up. We definitely need Constitution. We definitely need 14 of this. I mean, it's not going to be the best in terms of wisdom, but at the very least, you know, we've got some pretty decent stats to work with, you know? Now it's randomized, it's just randomized. We're not going to spend time actually creating a character. We're going to see what sticks. We're going to see which characters, you know, kind of stand out to us. Let's see, like, what is calling this Shadow Sorceress we got going on here? She looks like she has seen a lot. She looks like a, you know, she looks like someone that is about to mess you up. So, we're gonna go and do that. And we're gonna call her, what are we gonna call her? She looks like an Agatha, there we go. She looks like an Agatha.
You need a guardian.
There we go. Yes, that's our guardian. Yep, let's go. Alright, so let's see if this will work. I hope it works this time around. Alright, trials tab, yes.
Finally
Skip the
free.
camp.
I must find my kin.
Yeah, so it's always very difficult to get these early levels out of the way because, especially when we start finding enemies with extra attack and like level 3 spells, like it becomes so difficult to try to survive against them. So, our goal right now, we need armor, we need medium armor at the very least, or like some very potent light armor. We have shield for our defenses. We do have decent, like, wisdom. Not the best wisdom, but at the very least we're not going to be manipulated by harpies the entire time. Man, that was so unlucky. Of course the harpy was the one that got us to be defeated. Because the harpy was just too fast in the initiative order. Okay. So I'm wondering what goodies we're going to get for our starting gear. Hopefully something that can help us with our spell save DCs, maybe some better attack, or maybe even just some additional spells that we could cast like once per long rest, or even short rest. That would be even better. Okay, so far I'm seeing a lot of, you know, I did ask for some melee options, and look at this, we have melee options. Yes, we'll go with balanced. Okay, so let's click out of that. Yes. Alright, now let's see. Your attacks ignore resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing. That's kind of funny. I might just choose that because, let's see, keep the normal defaults. Alright, so, yes. No, 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 no. Yes, completely disabled. Yes. Let's see. All loads kind of, let's see, enabled. Let's disable it. No auto cell. We're gonna keep that. No battle instinct. We hate that. No. Yes. Let's go with that. Yep. All right. Now it's time for our items. So we got that. So strength up. We're not proficient in that. We're not proficient in bows, or shields, or mauls. When performing a dash, you gain Fury of Souls until the end of your turn. Gain advantage on athletics. Okay, probably not the best set of options in all things considered. You know, these would have been great for our, what's it called? Our Paladin earlier in the stream. But let's take the one that ignores resistance to slashing. Druid if this fails. Yeah, I'm thinking Druid too. Druids are also very nice. So dealing psychic damage once per turn. At the start of each turn's combat, but succeed a become wet. Let's see. While you're hiding, that requires us to hide. We're not gonna be hiding during these kind of battles. When you have 20% or less HP in combat, you gain a healing crystal and +1 to Constitution up to 18. Not bad. Probably not the best, but whenever you cast a level transmutation spell, receive Shield of the Weave. Oh, okay. So, I think... No, that's Abjuration. Shield is Abjuration. Okay, maybe. We'll see. Attack is Sleight of Hand. Lightning Charge. Spear. When you cast Bardic Inspiration, they also receive Bless. Let's see. Once per turn, you can the wearer can reduce the duration of the moment. Reduce blah, blah. Swiftness. Opportunity attacks against you have disadvantage. Okay, I like that. I think again, not exactly the best choices of items. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, let's do that because we get +1 to attack. I don't think the other two really matter, so let's go ahead and just choose these. And then we get one more item that we get to choose. Let's see. Bypass resistance to non-magical damage. Okay. Reduces fire damage. Allows hold up now. I think we might have found something. Allows the spellcasting ability modifier for attack rolls and damage. Yes, I'm taking that. Alright, so let's go ahead and equip this. I mean, 14 AC is pretty good, I would say. +1 to attack. We got no strength. We got no strength at all. I'm hoping we get some kind of weapon. Actually, we'll keep this there for now. Not the best. Not the best selection, guys, but at least we got something. We got a plan. Not the plan, but just a plan. So... why don't... I'm gonna go ahead and cast Light because of reasons. Alright, so... I say, let's do this. You know, let's go for it. We got a couple minutes before ads play again, so... let's go and just see where this battle takes us. Takes us somewhere. And they're right over here. You know what? I'm gonna enter. That is... why do you hate me so, game? Alright. Ice Knife. Let's go.
Death won't take me yet.
Ugh, surprise. Only 4 damage. Okay. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. Rare Frost. There we go. Alright. You missed! Okay. So it's Ray of Frost. Boom. Alright, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use shield here. I know, but kind of... Not exactly what I'd hoped for. No, not really doing a whole lot of damage here. Okay. Not great. Not great whatsoever. Alright, I'm gonna move right over here. Hopefully you have to choose the dot, or... Oh, okay, throw. That's great. I'm gonna push you over here. How dare. Fine sliver. Okay, Great. Are you kidding me? The game hates me. Okay, hold up though. Okay, so guys, we do have a break coming up, so let's go ahead and get ourselves a snack and a nice little drink. We'll be right back after these messages. Alright, we're back with more Trials of Tab, and Probably going to lose this because it's a barbarian. Barbarian. Oh, we would need to get so lucky with this. Critical 70% chance and we still missed. Oh, this sucks. Oh yeah, that's right, our ability. The heal. Okay. Oof. Okay. Mind Sliver. Don't do damage. Why, game? Why? You know what? We're gonna go with Druid. Agatha did not last long. The game knew. The game knew I was going to use a spellcaster. What they do was throw Barbarian. Let's just throw Barbarian in. Okay. We're gonna go Druid. We're gonna go Druid this time. Let's see if Druid is any better. I highly doubt it, but with their wild shape, they might do something. It's just free HP, you know, when you wild shape. You know, so what are we gonna do for? So I'm thinking we need extra HP. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and an advantage on poison. So yeah. Sure dwarfs. You know, I like the extra HP. Let's go with a Dwarven Druid, because why not? Alright. So I think what we need here is Chalet might be nice. I mean, 4 to 11 damage is actually kind of nuts. Let's see, Thunderclap. Great Bonfire, Magic Stone. Frostbite might be nice. Okay. So, Outlander. So we need Wisdom. We need Wisdom, especially. We need at least 14 Dexterity. Let's get our Constitution up. And then Intelligence. Alright, let's randomize the look until we find something that just calls our name. Let me see. Who is going to be our druid? Who? I think we're gonna go with what's it called? The Moon Druid, because Moon Druids are already pretty powerful. You know what? I'm taking this look. Okay. So what are we gonna call her? We're gonna call her. Wanda is calling my name, so we'll call her Wanda. Wanda, there we go.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
There we go. That's our guardian. Chabador. Oh, I'm so close. Hey, Tsukasa. Maybe the next character, like if we have time, the next character would be called Chabadiri. Chabadiri. Maybe the next character we make in this kind of challenge, we'll call them Chabadiri. I hope you're having a good day, Tsukasa. Welcome, welcome. We're doing the Trials of Tav mod for Baldur's Gate 3, where we're taking these characters into a gauntlet in a roguelike mode. Midori, I know, I'm just messing with you, Tsukasa. I'm kidding. All right, gotta wait for the Trials of Tav to actually start activating. We don't have our wild shape just yet, so it's gonna be a little bit tricky. I was so excited I spelled it wrong. Well, hey, Midoriya? Yeah, that, yeah, it's a, I assume that's what the reference is, but no. In our .hack streams, we called our main character Chad Midori. That's what my chat decided to name Kite. So, yeah, so Chad Midori is a name. It's a recurring name in these streams. Alright. So, we need some good gear. The reference is from the .hack stream. Yeah, that that's kind of what I mean, Tsukasa. Yeah, Chad Midori is the character name that we chose for Kite in .hack. So that, I mean, the name just kind of sticks now. All right. Okay, looks like we got some good options here. Yes. Balanced. Yes. Yes. Alright, we need to wait for that to pop up. Dexterity +2 is pretty nice. I do like dexterity. But we'll check the other things as soon as, there we go. So, no. Yes. No, 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 no. Yes. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, let's set it up. Let's see, auto loads. No. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. There we go. I'm cackling at the thought if we get to fight Chad Midori and and yep. Oh, I'm excited for that. Because you know I'm going to be naming, you know, well, I mean, we're definitely going to be bringing over the save file from IMOC to GU when we actually get down to it. So, dexterity. Unyielding Guardian's Morningstar. We're dealing damage with this Morningstar. I mean, we don't have... we're not proficient in short bows. However, it gives +2 to dexterity regardless. Unarmored attacks. Weapon and unarmored attacks deal if you're Dragonborn. Ugh. Okay. Protection from missiles. When you're attacked in melee, receive gust of wind. I like this. I'm hoping it actually works out. Hey, look at that! Looks like Druid armor. No, okay, never mind. It's Ancient Paladin armor. Never mind. We can use the shield. Spend a reaction to automatically see the saving throw caused by a weapon attack. Okay. You gain proficiency in all martial weapons. Yes. Yes, I do like that. If you're Dragonborn. If you're Dark Urge, we're not Dark Urge. Charisma. Let's see. Reduce the number needed to roll a critical hit against burning targets. Spend a reaction to protect an ally or self from an attack opposing disadvantage. And armor class. Yes. Yes. Heck yeah. You get armor class. During combat, when the widow starts her turn, we get bonus action dash. Oh, that's gotta be nice. Jump distance. Let's see. Sword. +1 armor class, but we don't spec into strength. We're taking damage from Fashion Prince. How about there's one more that we can do. So why don't we go ahead and we can use the shield. So why don't we get the shield? Alright, and then we get one more thing that we can choose from. Cantrips except Booming Blade applied to one additional target, but apply slow at the start of each turn in combat. Ugh. Range attack weapons attack damage always results in at least 2. Okay. 2% chance per shard to receive a random artifact upon killing a foe. Interesting. So we got a small chance to get one of these artifacts. And, oof, but this is also really good too. Restoring a level 1 spell slot after each. You know what? I'm picking that just for. But let's see what else we got. Receive for Orb of War. Not the greatest choices, but we're definitely going to choose this for just the ability to restore spell slots. So let's get a shield up. There we go. Dexterity? Okay, good. We got more dexterity based on that. You're proficient in all martial weapons. Okay. And look at this. Our AC is 17 as a druid. Let's go! And we get a bonus action dash. We get a bonus action dash. That is amazing. You know, and is this for headwear? There we go. So we're definitely keeping that on, because we restore a level 1 spell slot every short rest. That's going to give us so much longevity. Thunderwave is pretty good. Launch Strider just for us to have more speed. I guess. cure wounds, just so that way we can heal up a bit if we need to, and how about absorb elements for those pesky magic attacks? All right, Launch Strider, let's go. We now move faster. Okay, I'm confident. I am confident in this character. Like, I think this is going to end up being a good matchup. All right, so where is the enemy? Where are we going to go? So they are somewhere. Oh, they're right over there. Okay.
Breathe deep and move.
All right. Now let's go up here, and then turn. It is a wizard. Oh, isn't that just dandy? All right, let's go Chalet. All right, let's try to catch this wizard off guard. Frostbite. Darkness, I don't care, because darkness is darkness. Alright. I'm not blinded anymore because I'm going to be right here. Whack. Ooh, 11 damage. Let's go. That's... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, thank goodness 2 of those missed. Oh my... Ugh. Get back here. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use a potion. I'm gonna... how dare you. Oh my goodness. Can you stop casting sleep? Oh. That's... Are we gonna go through 10 turns? Okay, never mind. I was gonna say. Not 10 turns. Get out of here. How many times are you going to cast sleep? Apparently he has no ranged options. Okay. I can only use it once per battle. Isn't that just swell? Alright, let's get up here. Alright, we gotta beat him up. We gotta beat him up. Thank goodness. Got rid of him. Sleep is a funny spell to use. But not against me. Alright, so what we got? We got a throwing axe. Great. And we only got 2 rogue points for that battle because so many turns were used because of this wizard. Okay. So, we got Chalet. You know, that's... Okay, so I think now... So we got that, so that's doing 4 to 11. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to change this setting again. Spawn items at player. There we go. So that way I can see what we get. Alright. Next round. Let's go. Let's do this. Alright. We're gonna get over there. Okay. So that is a magma method. Good thing we got frostbite. Two damage. 2 damage. How dare. How dare.
By the hells, what is that? Too much to bear.
Oh! Are you kidding me? Oh, 1 fire breath. That's all it took. 1 fire breath. It's all. Oh man, this is brutal. This is so brutal. Okay. Cabadori is going to be making a reappearance, I see. You know what? We're gonna go with the rogue. Because why not? Actually, no. Do we want to go with rogue or ranger? We'll see. Hang on. All right, let's do this. There we go. So who are we? Don't reset. Growl. Can't be put to sleep. Let me see. I do not know what we're gonna do. How about... You know what, fighter seemed... You know what, I'm gonna go with fighter. You know, Chabadori is gonna be a fighter. Let's take a look at what he's gonna be. Like, what? He looks like a Chabadori. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and go down by the river. We're gonna just stock up on all of these. Who needs intelligence? Who needs intelligence when we got charisma? Here we go, Chabadori. 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 There we go.
You need a guardian.
Yeah, we need a guardian.
Choose one.
We need a guardian. Choose one. Okay. Great. Great. Alright, we're gonna go with fighter this time. Chabadori, the fighter. Fighters are pretty good. Have proficiency in everything. In terms of, like, weapons and armor. So we can pretty much wear and use anything. Has some decent HP. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Like, these last couple of characters, I couldn't even get past level 2. I couldn't even get to level 2, I should say. Alright. We gotta wait for the thing to load. Whew, okay. Chabadori, do not let me down. Please do not let me down. Hopefully we get something good here. Hopefully in terms of our starting gear, we get something with high AC, maybe some great attack. Like, maybe just give us more damage and more to hit. That would be fantastic. Just something that will allow us to get advantage against these level 3 enemies they're throwing at us. Okay. Okay, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think Chabadori is going to do this, or is he going to not do much? Alright. Yes. Play roguelike road. Let's do that. Alright. Yes. Alright. So I gotta wait for this to pop up. So we got a flail. When use it against shields. Advantage on concentration. Okay. So. Which I have to keep. No, we gotta configure this. Yes. No. Yes. Let's see. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, so we got +1 to spell save DC and telekinesis. Why couldn't we get telekinesis as our spellcasters? Your attacks with scimitars, rapiers, short swords, and sickles do an additional 1d4. Already off to a great start with that. As a bonus action, when you miss with scimitars, rapiers, short swords, or sickles, spending more... Let's see. Spending more than 3 bonus actions per turn stuns you? Okay, probably not. Mechanical core... Let's see. Advantage on saving throws is being frightened or charmed. That's already pretty great. let's see. So we could definitely take that for when there's a siren. Charms of the indispensable trick. When you do get damage against charm. Armor class increases by 1. Also 1 more bardic inspiration. Okay. Doing damage to a surprise foe. We're not gonna be doing much about surprises. You gain +1, but no more than 20 dexterity, and I like this. I like having a advantage against, you know, saving throws against being frightened or charmed. I do like +2 to saving throws, so I'm definitely going to be choosing that. Dexterity saving throws. Misty Step is pretty good. Let me see. Throw damage. Strength and intelligence. You know what? We'll take the extra strength. You will definitely take the extra strength here. And dexterity up +1. Man, we're getting a lot of pretty good stuff here. Jump or fly. Let's see. Lava has no effect on you. Thank goodness, that's kind of funny. When you enter lava, you get magma shield. Okay, when an ally deals more than 10 damage to you, I don't know why they would. Proficiency and +1. Okay, so I think what we're going to choose, we're going to choose this. And we get one more thing that we could choose. Let's see. +1 to charisma saving throws. Immunity to being surprised. +1 to attack rolls of two-handed ranged weapons. Okay, that's pretty something. Evocation, shield. Leather armor of the Panther. First 3 turns of wild shape. That would have been nice if we had wild shape. Cover all spell slots, burning. Not exactly the best. If you roll 1 or lower on a saving throw, re-roll it the die 1 time and take the higher result. Yes, I do like essentially a get out of jail free card when it comes to. There we go, 19. 19 AC. Okay, hit on. So 14 from our 2 dex. 2. Oh, okay, this is. We're already off to a fantastic start. We're already off to a great start. 18 strength. We get Misty Step. How do I equip this? Is that a ring? Oh, it's an amulet. Oh, I didn't realize it was an amulet. Okay, I can forego Misty Step in order to get advantage on against charms. Okay, honestly, fantastic. You know, fantastic start here. You know, nice. Okay, let's go ahead and. Oh, first and foremost, I do need to keep. Let's see, spawn.
Haste. I would have
Versus config. There we go. So that way I don't have to keep doing that every time. All right. So let's start. Let's start the battle. Come on, Chad. Chad Badori, you got this. All right. Same area. Become the Watcher. If you're unknown, transform into Steel Watcher for 2 turns. What? Okay. All right. So where is? Okay. So they're going to be up there.
Best be on my way.
Ow. Already taking damage. My goodness. Better be something good. Agile Guardian. Okay. Hey, anime girl, how's it going? What do you get when you fully finish the trials? that is a good question. I don't think you ever finish it because you just keep going on and on and on until either your character dies or you decide to quit. So it technically goes on forever with putting in more enemies and more difficult challenges. It can get really tough. I mean, it can get severely tough. I mean, we've already lost so many characters already just because of it. Alright, there we go. Do this. We're gonna go attack. Nice. Alright. Boom. Alright, let's go ahead and daze him. There we go. And then... Nice. Perfect! A Shallite Ring and Longsword. Okay. Good job. Good job. Alright, so let's go to unlocks. Okay, we got 5. What is the Mashalite ring? +1 to spell save DC. It's not really all that great, all things considering. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot to equip this. There we go. There we go. So the Watcher's Glaive. Or Guide, excuse me. You know. When the spear misses its target, the wielder's next attack roll against the target gains True Strike. Fantastic. It's a +2 weapon, gives us +2 to saving throws. Ooh. Look at this. +8, +7. Oh man, we're doing what? This is fantastic. I like this. Let's do this. Let's go. Come on, Chad. This is your run. This is your run, Chad. You can do this. Okay. What we got? So, a blue jay. A blue jay. A single blue jay. Okay, come on. Poke. We win. We won! Easy peasy. The Igniter. Okay, I like that. What does it do? If I can pick it up. Come on, I want to pick it up. Fine, I'll head back to camp to pick it up. Oh. I guess it's technically not ended. Alright. Okay. I'm stuck. The Blue Jay got the last laugh. Cabadori will never escape. Oh, whoa, okay. Okay, we got 3 items. Looks like a pretty good bow. The Igniter. Here, okay, if my mouse won't stop freaking out. Okay, so reduces the number needed to roll a critical hit against burning targets. Okay. The effect also triggers on targets affected by Hellfire, Holy Fire, similar. Yes, we do need to level up. That's very important. While you are burning or have a similar effect, set fire enemies on fire with this bow. And it's a +2 weapon, so there you go. Definitely doing that. Adds 1 radiant damage to attacks. Why not? You know, 1 more radiant damage is always going to be nice. Let's level up. Alright, so we do have Action Surge. Probably one of the best upgrades to any sort of level, because it's just an extra action. Extra actions are really good in D&D. Alright, let's leave camp. Alright, let us take a look. We're gonna get this out. Where are they gonna be? They're gonna be somewhere. Where are they? I do not know where they are. I'm just gonna stay put. Closets. Okay, not too bad. Closets are not known for being terrible. Alright. Alright, come on, little closet.
That's curious.
Alright, come on. Come on. Come on, little closet. Oh, okay. How dare you? I'm gonna poke. Perfect. Runic Shard of the Barb weapon. Okay. So what, we also got some scrolls, which is pretty nice. We don't have enough for upgrades, but let's see. The main hand, okay. So this, it adds 1d6 poison damage to attacks, but reduces the weapon's enchantment by 1. So it's a +2 already. Just more damage is, oh my goodness. So 1d8 +5 plus a d6 plus 1. It's going to be doing so much damage. My goodness. Yeah, we're going to be fighting very well with Chad Midori here.
Time to get going.
All right, Chad. Come on. We believe in you. Chad believes in you. Or at least I hope they do. All right, Grimforge. Let's go. The wizard's back. Yeah, isn't that just grand? You know what? I'm not even going to deal with him right now. Action surge. Oh, there we go. I'm not dealing with the wizard right now. Goblin Blue Og, and okay, that's... Ooh, that's something. You missed! Ow! How dare! Get back here! Ooh. Oh, you're making me so mad. Boom. Alright, I am gonna be right here. Good. Ow. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. Alright, I need to get rid of you somehow. Up, of course. Okay, good. What is with this damage? Ooh. Ooh, I'm getting rid of you. I'm getting rid of you. Get out of here. And we leveled up. I'm moving right over there, so that way you'll be forced to walk. How many spell slots do you have? Okay. I need...
What do I have to lose?
What the heck is... 80% chance, and I still miss. 98%, I could have not missed. There we go. Okay, 1 damage, that's fine. That's fine. It's not gonna do much. There we go. Woo! Ooh, okay, hang on. We just got a legendary item. And we got +2 greatsword as well? Oh my goodness. That's sick. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I'm going to level up after this, but... Rhapsody. +1... Okay, come on, mouse. +1 to attack rolls, damage, and spell save DC for every foe you slay up to a maximum of 3. Possibly inflicting bleeding when the creature is hit with this weapon while hiding or invisible. Ooh. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. But it doesn't... And then a +2 greatsword. I think I like my weapon currently, but we're definitely keeping this. We're definitely keeping this in our thoughts right now. Okay, and I think what we're going to do, we're not going to do Arcane Archer, but instead we are going to go ahead and do the Cavalier, the Brute Knight, Samurai. You know what? I see Chad Midori going as a samurai. You know, he just seems like the kind of guy that would know something about history. Maybe not the best at history, but I see him as a samurai, you know? There we go. 5 temporary hit points and advantage on all attack rolls until the end of the turn. Honestly, that's fantastic. We'd like that.
Better than nothing.
Okay, so got that. Let's see. Jor's not nearby, so we can't really do that. Alright. So let's leave camp. Let's see what the next round has for us. We definitely don't want to be there. Oh yeah, that's right. We're a wait a minute. I forgot we were a drow. I forgot we were a drow. Okay, so we get Fairy Fire. So that's good. I don't like you. Okay. Let's do this. And you saved. Great, great. Where's... The badge was right there. Okay. Let's end turn. Alright, so... Ow. Okay, so this is going to be... This is going to be challenging here. Can I push you into the lava? Okay, no, you are just too much. You're just too much. Let's go with second wind. Okay, let's stab. Action surge. Stab again. Get rid of you. I don't want you knocking me into the lava. Barbarian rage. Oh boy. I'm not too worried about the badger. The badger's doing his own thing. I'm gonna see if I can push you. Nope, I can't. Alright. Alright. Doing a little bit of damage. Don't like how much damage he's doing, though. Yes, he's doing a lot of damage to us. 5 temporary hit points. Okay, I gotta heal, though. Okay. Well, miss. Okay, great, fantastic. Alright, come on, I need to knock you into the lava, or at least close to the lava. Nope, dang it, okay. Okay, almost. Okay, 6 damage is not... Okay, good. He didn't hit. I just need to hit... Okay, I need advantage here. Actually, no. Yeah, I get the 5 temporary hit points. Alright, here we go. Nice. Okay, great. Ooh, that crits, though. Oof. Okay, heal. There we go. Okay, badger, go away. There we go. Alright, what do we got? We got another runic shard. Potions of healing, we could definitely take those. Oh, okay, potion of healing, I'm definitely taking that. Alright, I'll take the javelins too, just so that we will have a ranged option. There we go. Okay, so what... We have enough for some drops. Alright, so Shadow Blade... Wait a minute, Shadow Blade?
Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Ooh, okay, that actually might be good. Hang on. Falling damage is half, and your jump distance increased by 7 feet. Okay. Dude! We got the... hang on. So this is the... So Shadow Blade, I think, deals 2d8 initially. Like, as a second level spell slot. So this is I think like a 5th level casting. A permanent Shadow Blade. That deals psychic damage. Like 9 to 44 damage. Let's go. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. This is crazy. Okay, I need to go to bed though. I need to rest. I think we got a couple more rounds that we can do before we have to call it a night. And then, but I think, honestly, I think Chad is going to be the winner. I think Chad is going to win. Like, Chad has already proven himself. So much so far. And he's got himself a sword that deals at maximum 44 damage. Alright, so we need... Okay. Am I gonna be prone? No, yeah, I'm gonna be prone if I do that. Alright. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna go over here to where that enemy is gonna be. Hyena, rat, and face spider. That's nothing. Alright. You know what? Let's toss the javelin at the spider.
And away I go.
Okay. Alright, hyena. Okay, there goes the rat. There goes the scary rat. Alright. Ow. You know what? I'm gonna pick you up, and I'm gonna toss you at this rat. Nice. Well, at least I got rid of him. Can I just push you into the... Oh, okay, maybe not. Alright. Alright, let's just push you into the chasm. There we go. Alright, now let's toss the javelin. Oh, I missed! Missed! How can I miss? Alright, hyena. Let's see how much damage this thing is actually going to do. Like, this weapon here is going to be so insane. If we hit. 28 psychic damage! Oh my goodness.
Must have fallen.
I don't think we're going to top this weapon. And plus we can get advantage anytime we want, so. My goodness. This is the... Chad is already... Your attacks also deal radiant damage. Great, we're just doing radiant damage. Okay. Plus, -1. Let's see, when you take damage... Use an Illithid power, you receive Bless for 2 turns while you have Ancient Chaos. Okay. That's alright, but I kind of like the other ones better. Let's see here. Each turn entangling vines from the ground around you, lasting for 6 turns. I kind of don't like that. Alright. So, not too bad. Let's leave camp. We'll start the next round. Oh, we're back here. Alright. Alright, let's jump over here. Let's do this. Magma method. I need to get rid of you. We have advantage, so. Nice. Ow. Okay, I need to heal. Hey, 12 healing, I'll take it. There goes the harpy. Oh, joy. There goes the harpy. I need to get rid of the harpy. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna get some temp HP. Okay, let's go 91. There we go. We're not dealing with it. Do the trials use the other acts? Yes. So the further you get into the trials, the different environments you're going to see. Eventually getting to the Act 2 areas and then the Act 3 areas. The Act 2 areas is where the difficulty ramps up because if you don't have any sort of light source, you will be taking damage from the Shadow Curse all the same. So you do need to be careful about how well you're doing. You need a light source. You either need, like, if you're a spellcaster, you can just cast light, or like in my case, I would just cast dancing lights. But yeah, you still need to be careful about what you're like how well you're doing essentially. Okay, so noxious spores, a hammer, some garlic. Okay, not too bad. I do want more equipment though, so I'm going to use another loot box. Alright, what do we got? Runic Shard of the Chameleon. I think that's what that said. So... gain 5 temporary hit points when you cast a transmutation spell. Shattered Bone Hammer. Adds 1d12 with this damage against prone targets. Not the greatest. Netherite Studded Gauntlet. You know what? Why not? Why not? We'll equip the gauntlet for just some from some swag, you know. Let's see. I do not know. Okay, wait a minute. Necrotic attacks. You know what? We'll add a single point in necrotic. Psychic and necrotic. That just sounds so horrifying, but just so awesome. It's so nice. And we still got our temp HP, so we can bring that over to the next battle. All right. So where are these enemies? These enemies are going to be right over here. All right. Let's do this. We got a Centaurum agent and oof. Okay, can I get up here? No. Okay. How dare you? All right. I need to run all the way over here because you just wanted to be difficult. All right. And we got a growth. Ow. How dare. Alright, let's get rid of the Wraith. I said let's get rid of the Wraith. It's a good thing I have high AC. 19 AC is pretty good. Alright, come on. 98%. Alright, great. Fantastic. Alright, the rat is going to be coming near us. I think if we defeat it, it's going to create a cloud of sleep, which we don't want. How dare you? Get over here. No, okay, hang on. I'm going, you know what? I'm going to jump right over to you. You're going to be taking a lot of damage. Nice. Big damage, big number. Ow. You thought. Stab. 53 damage, that's crazy. Alright, hang on, you know what, I'm gonna push you off. There we go, see? We won, we did it. Alright, so we got this, we got this, we got this. We did get some items. So that's good. Let's unlock an Illithid power. Let's do that. Favorable beginnings is always going to be great. So let's see what we got for our reward here. So we got the Prism of Realities. When you receive a critical hit, reality substitutes for 3 turns, granting you +5 to armor class. Something in this reality may also change when you use a spell. Okay, we don't really use a spell. Okay, we got one of those. And then after dealing damage with an unarmored attack, yeah, we don't have that. So, honestly, I am pretty confident that Chad Midori is going to go ahead and, you know, get very far in the Trials of Tav. However, we are coming up on time. So, let's go ahead and pop a save here. Let's go ahead and find someone to raid. You know, we'll go ahead and send you Twitch people over somewhere. Let me see. Who is streaming tonight? Actually, you know what? We don't really have too many people on Twitch, so we're probably not going to raid. All right, so I'll just do my normal outro tonight. So, friends, this has been an amazing journey. You know, Trials of Tav is such a wonderful mod. If you haven't tried it already, I highly suggest you do, especially doing it solo. It's so much fun to just go through the characters that you created, see how well you would do in a combat sense. So, if you haven't already, hit that follow button. It is absolutely free. Or if you're in the YouTube side of things, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. You can also head to our Discord, which I'll go ahead and do that right now, so that way, there we go. I couldn't figure out how to download it. Well, you do need to log into your Nexus account. And then there are YouTube videos that you can look up. I don't remember the names of the YouTubers I watched, but if you type in Trials of Tav you'll see some like videos on how to set it up. So yeah, I hope you're able to figure it out because it is such a fun mod. So yeah, like I said, hit that subscribe button. You know, that helps me out a lot. You can head to our Discord to be notified as to when we go live. You'll be able to partake in our community. We're small at the moment, but we got a lot of nice people there. You'll be able to partake in polls such as Free Stream Friday, where you can help decide what we play for the Friday streams. I'm also a .hack YouTuber. I do .hack topics for .hack people, and yes, we do variety streams sometimes with some wonderful friends. And so, everyone, I do want to thank you all for joining me here tonight. Let me just go ahead and give quick shout-outs to people I'm seeing right now. Anyway, girl, thank you very much for joining. Halo, thank you very much for joining. I hope you had an enjoyable experience watching the stream. Sakasa, thank you very much. Bots, you can go away. Amy, if you're still listening, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Let's see, anyone else who joined tonight? Justin, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Let's see. I'm hoping I'm not missing anyone that joined the stream. Nope. I think that is everyone. And so, friends, stay classy, stay beautiful, but most importantly, have yourselves a good night.